What's going on, guys? It's Kyle. Welcome to the Stock Goat YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be covering the Sofi stock, and I want to tell you guys right now, if you're not enjoying the journey with the Sofi stock, following the company, you should not own this stock, okay? You should enjoy following the company's every move, learning about the company's management. You have to enjoy holding the stock, or it's going to drive you crazy, all of these ups and downs. I do not worry about this volatility. We eat up volatility on this channel, and I love to be patient because I know patience is going to pay off for this one. Huge in the short term as well as in the long term, even bigger. Take a look at some of these comments we have on the YouTube channel, okay? I did this video a couple of days ago. Let's read through these comments. When I first heard about Sofi stock, I typed in Sofi stock analysis on YouTube, and I see you were the only one covering the news about Sofi. This was when Sofi was $14. I felt your analysis was valid, and I bought it $14. Loving the gains. Thank you. This got 27 likes. So that's what I'm talking about, guys. If you be patient and you buy when the market is absolutely crazy, volatility is out of this world, that's when you're going to get the best deals. Another YouTube video I posted just a couple of days ago. We scrolled down. Guys, I love reading these comments. Kyle was only one of the few YouTubes that was around when the stock was massively down after Q2 earnings, and keep telling us to hold on for deal life. Thanks, dude. This also got 27 likes, guys. I really appreciate all the support. And I'm telling you right now, guys, it takes a lot of confidence to buy a stock that just gets massively beat down 30%. You have to do your deep dive and research to know why a stock is down. And that's what I do for you on this YouTube channel. And I also hope to bring more stocks to you in the future, once this big news happens for Sofi stock that we've been covering for the past couple of months. And I promise you this is going to be a really good video. So only if you feel this video gives you a better insight on the Sofi stock, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to drop a comment. Are you buying the Sofi stock right now? Let's try to get this video past 1,000 likes for the YouTube algorithm. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, before we start the video, I just want to cover Friday. I believe the growth stocks just got absolutely battered down because of Snapchat, okay? A lot of people are anticipating, bad earnings for all of these technology, fintech, social media companies, and just take a look. Snapchat down 26%, Lemonade, The Trade Desk 8%, Pinterest 6%, DraftKings, Twitter, Square, everything got absolutely beat up. So Friday was definitely a buying opportunity. You would also have got that information inside of my Patreon, guys. The link is in the comment section. We have close to 300 members inside of the Patreon, and I do weekly updates on my top 10 stocks to be buying right now. So be sure to take a look at that link and see if the Patreon is a good fit for you. So compared to those other companies that we just went over, I mean, we held up decent, okay? Down about 2% on the day. So this was an absolute horrible Friday. Sofi held up pretty strong, guys. Volume was also on the low end of around 18 million. So, this was definitely a buying opportunity in my end. I believe next week is going to be a much better week, and we should make some more upward gains in the next couple of weeks. And if you want the current institutional holdings update for the Sofi stock, you just need to go on to NASDAQ, and you can see right here the institutional ownership has jumped to 40%, guys. So since I've been covering this stock, it was about 5% of around 3 to 4 months ago. So it has jumped from 5% to 40%. And if we scroll down just a little, we can see increased positions have jumped to 208 holders. Only 37 institutions have decreased their holdings, guys. So the institutional ownership is growing, and we want to see this at 60 to 70% once we get into 2022. So we know the whales have fully taken over this stock, and the upward gains could be absolutely ferocious in the next couple of years. All right, guys, and I want to talk about that bank charter timeline, okay? I believe that the Sofi stock has a 50% chance, yes, 50% chance of getting bank charter approval before earnings or the day of earnings, okay? So we could see a 50% chance of getting a bank charter before November 10th, okay? That's just my opinion, and that is according to, timeframes and dates of other companies that have got bank charters. Take a look at this document right here. On March 18th, 2020, as you can see the date right here, Square gains FDIC conditional approval for a banking license. Under a year later, March 1st, 2021, Square Financial Services begins banking operations. So Square got their bank charter approval after their preliminary in around 11 and a half months. Okay, that gives us a great time frame for the Sofi stock to just do a comparison and measure. Fintech startup Sofi gets preliminary approval for U.S. bank charter. Guys, this was on October 28th. So we have actually passed the time horizon from the Square stock, getting their bank charter. They got it in about 11 and a half months. We're about to hit, 12 months and 5 days. So, in my opinion, SoFi could have already gotten, the bank charter confirmation, from the FDIC. But you have to understand the FDIC can't just break the bank charter, for the SoFi stock whenever they feel like it. Like if they broke it on Friday when the market was getting absolutely plummeted, that's going to hurt the SoFi shareholders, okay? The goal for SoFi is to make this announcement at the absolute best time inside of the market because their shareholders are what comes number one. So, in my opinion, SoFi may have already gotten approved for the bank charter, and SoFi may just be waiting to drop the news at the absolute perfect time frame. So that's, in my opinion, what could absolutely happen. They could have already been approved, and we could see a 50% chance that we get that information on earnings or before earnings in the next 18 days, I believe, is when the earnings report comes out. So be expecting, some news. In my opinion, I believe we're going to see this information come out on the bank charter. And guys, we know that the two major catalysts for the SoFi stock is the bank charter approval, which is going to get them to profitability much quicker, and student loan, refinancing coming back for the company, okay? That is why we took that massive hit, this last quarter, because our guidance sucked because we had to take away, our student loan revenue. So take a look at what Morgan Stanley said. Morgan Stanley called SoFi the fastest growth story in consumer finance. Guys, that is some of the best headlines that you can possibly get. And of course, they gave the stock a $25 price target. So we still have upside to get to that price target of $25. But understand that bank charter is going to cause massive upgrades for the stock. And I already said by the end of the year, my price targets are $25 on a solid earnings and $30 with the bank charter. Remember, guys, a smaller, fintech startup, Vero Bank, their valuation tripled to 2.5 billion after gaining a bank charter. I'm not saying our valuation is going to triple right away, but immediately we could see close to 50% upside, with a bank charter. And that's what I'm talking about. 50% upside from $20 is $30. So that could get us to $30 price target if we get that bank charter on the day of earnings or right around earnings. So massive upside in the short term. Long term, we might see a triple in valuation inside of 2022 for the SoFi stock. This could definitely happen. That would put us around a 48 billion market cap with around 2 billion in revenue next year. We'll be trading right around, 25x sales. This is definitely undervalued when you see where other fintechs are priced at right now. And guys, this is the bank charter application 2021. I've gone over this in multiple other videos. If we scroll down, these are all the companies that have had applications filed since 2020. These companies right here, they don't even have preliminary approval yet. We scroll down, we are on the approved side. That's right here. And we are actually the fourth company on the list. SoFi Bank right here, guys. And these are the dates filed, okay? There's two other companies that filed in June 2020, and we are right behind them in July. But understand, we did acquire, Golden Pacific Bancorp. So this could easily put us ahead of these other three, applicants. And this is going to get you really excited. Remember, Morgan Stanley said we're the fastest, growth story in consumer finance. And there's a company that I believe we could be larger than in the next couple of years as far as, valuation today, guys. And we're going to be going over that company right now. So if we just scroll down, these are some massive companies, right now. Facebook, Amazon, Tesla. I'm not talking that big. Let's keep scrolling. NVIDIA, that's way too large for a jump in the next 3 years. Keep scrolling, keep scrolling. Adobe, Netflix, nope, not there yet. Salesforce, nope. Scroll down. I'm just trying to get you guys a little bit excited for this company. Keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep scrolling, and boom. Shopify. Yes, Shopify, guys. This is one of the largest companies in the technology space right now with 178 billion market cap. But I want you to see where Shopify was just at a couple of years ago on a revenue basis. So guys, this is Shopify's revenue, the past 8 years. And I just want you to scroll down and understand, SoFi will be doing around $1 billion in revenue this year. So take a look at Shopify, guys. They went public, around 2015. And we could see, they were doing, 20 million in revenue, 50, 100, 200, 400 million in revenue, 600, and $1 billion, guys. We are already at 2018 numbers for Shopify on a revenue, value metric, okay? in as little as 3 years, we could be doing the exact same revenue as Shopify, which is around 4 billion for 2021, okay? And we can see in 2019 they did 1.5, 2020 3 billion. So understand guys, if you just have the patience of holding for the next 3 years, we could do more revenue than Shopify, one of the largest e-commerce technology stocks in the world right now. 3 years, we could be doing 4 billion in revenue. To get to a valuation of 178 billion market cap in 3 years, that would be over a 10x on the stock right now because SoFi is trading around 15, 16 billion market cap, guys. So a 10x could happen in as little as 3 years. You should enjoy the journey in 3 years, guys. This should be a fun hold for you. Once again, my 2022 price target is around $55. That would imply a 3x on the stock in 12 months. So guys, in just 2 years more, we could easily be seeing 10x gains. So I believe this company could be as large as Shopify in the next 3 years, guys, on just a pure revenue growth basis. And we have from Morgan Stanley, the fastest growing stock in consumer finance. Just put that all together, guys. If SoFi delivers, we could be heading towards 200 billion market cap. That would be like a top 100 company in the world. And another thing to talk about that really hurt the SoFi stock was that earnings report, of course, guidance. Affirm actually put out their 2022 guidance. Remember, guys, we've only put out Q3 guidance for 2021. Affirm, everything is going right for them. Partnerships, nobody's, taking back, revenue streams. So everything's been priced into them to perfection, for the past couple of months. And they're at a 43 billion market cap, guys. This is close to 200% upside, from where the SoFi stock is right now. We're at 16 billion market cap. We also do more revenue than Affirm right now. But what you need to understand is why Affirm got to this valuation so fast. If we go over to this document that I have pulled up, it is because Affirm is putting out 2022 revenue guidance already, of their, numbers that they think they're going to be putting out, solid numbers from where they're at. So they're already getting, 2022 numbers priced in. Guys, we haven't even put out our Q4 numbers because we're getting hit so hard, because our student loans has gotten taken away from us. So if we get our student loans back and we also get that bank charter, we're going to finally get our 2022 guidance put out. And that's going to get our stock soaring much higher from where we're at right now. So I believe we're going to pass Affirm. You're not going to see it happen because it's going to happen so fast. We're going to pass Affirm and our stock's going to be hovering around $55 next year. But guys, all of these, are different catalysts on the way. Bank charter approval, student loan refinancing coming back, Morgan Stanley, the fastest, growth story in consumer finance, institutional ownership at 40%, guys. These are tons and tons of things going SoFi's way. We just have to get towards earnings and see if that news is going to be breaking on that bank charter. And if you made it to the end of the video, I want to say I really do appreciate it. I enjoyed doing this video for you. SoFi is a growth stock that is absolutely set to explode. Everything bad has been priced in for the SoFi stock these past 3 months. Student loans and then the bank charter approval has not been priced in yet. Our guidance has gotten weakened for Q3. But after we get through these Q3 earnings, we could see a surge if SoFi puts out 2022 guidance with a bank charter. So massive catalyst on the way. I think this is a great buy around $20 if you're holding long term. We could be as big as Shopify in the next 3 years, according to a valuation metric on just a pure revenue growth basis. Once again, my name's Kyle. I hope you have a great day.